We are on the verge of a huge shift between the dynamics of men and women in our society. I believe this is all coming to light because we've had Chiron in Aries and the North Node joined it earlier this year. We've had the South Node in Libra, so a lot of us are changing our relationship dynamics, standards, values, and just how we relate to the other sex in general. Men are deeply confused because for the last hundreds, if not thousands of years, they have been the main character. And women have had to be pick-me's. I just realized this tonight because I was putting this all together. I saw a video on here where a woman was talking about, like, be grateful you have the choice to be single right now, and you have the choice to have your own job and career and business, and you don't have to live with anybody else, because for the past hundreds, if not thousands of years, women have had to rely on men. We literally haven't had a choice. We've had to be pick-me's, or we would literally become spinsters, right? We didn't have a choice but to pick a man, have babies with him, and hope that he can provide for us. Whether he was abusive or not, we were not able to decide otherwise. We weren't able to leave for the last hundreds of years. There were even laws in place preventing women from being able to do so up until like the 70s, y'all. This is so recent that this change has taken place. And we're still seeing main character energy men because their fathers were. And that's all they know. So men who aren't like doing the healing, aren't aware of the dynamic shifts that are taking place and stepping into their new role in society are the ones that we're faced with. And dusty main character energy men. But they will have to change. Like, the roles have literally reversed. The tables have turned. Y'all get what I'm like trying to say here? They will have to become pick-me's. They will have to adhere to these new standards and roles, or they'll be alone. And as long as we are upholding our standards and values of as women and healing in our own independence and not settling for anyone less than like who adheres to these new standards, that's done the work and the healing, as long as we don't cave, the men will have to rise up. They'll have to change. And that is literally going to change our society. We are in deep transition right now. And that's why that's why relationships have been so challenging. And we are seeing so many of these main character men at the forefront of society. Because the ones that have done the work and are healing aren't out here being loud about it, trying to prove to us that they need to stay the main character. And they're definitely not on the apps. If you found a good one on the app, congratulations, you're an anomaly, but that is not the future. Because these men that have healed realize what the apps actually are. The roles have shifted, and now it is our turn to be the main character, and they get to support us in that, or be alone forever. That is what is going to shift our society. Like, the ripple effects of that are crazy, and that will heal our collective. It will heal these dynamics, as long as we are doing that healing internally and being embodied in it by not settling for main character energy men, kind of forcing them to heal themselves and step into their new role. And I love to see so many women and men contributing to this shift by creating content here on social media, talking about it. Like I said,